Welcome everybody to this edition of Attention Talk Video. I'm your host, Attention Coach Jeff Copper, and we're here today with ADHD coach Deshawn Wirt. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
In preparing for a video shoot that we're going to do in a couple minutes, we were having a conversation, and you said a few things that I just want to throw out there and have you comment on. Okay. If you're a parent and you're going into the school system and you need to advocate for your kids, you said something like you might think the educators know more about your children than you do. You might feel like your parenting skills are on trial, and you might just feel judged. And I thought that was, oh my God, I mean, that's a very real thing. Can you just talk about that for a second?
Yeah, well, if you're going through the I-504 process or the IEP process, part of that is to be in a parent team meeting, a group meeting with a lot of professionals with PhDs and MSED. So it's real important that you understand your role when you come in there. And part of that is understanding why you may be afraid of participating. And you were right. We were talking about parents bring their fears of school that started when they were there as children that got in trouble often. And then there's the whole, they're the professional, who am I? But actually educators or parents are the very first educators that happen. So they are the best person. They have the most vested in their kids to make sure they get the best education. So totally have a very important role on the team.
One of the things that I've learned in interviewing experts is that if you're going into the situation, the educators know the normative solution, the generic type stuff, the average kids, the normal kind of accommodations. And I think a lot of, you walk into a room, there might be a bunch of PhDs as a parent, and I think I'm looking to the parents out there, don't let that get to you, because you know your kid, you know them like they don't, and you can bring some things to the table, and if you can identify this, and maybe you do feel intimidated, maybe you do feel judged, I think just this conversation, and just meeting you where you are and say, this can be a barrier, and maybe go talk that out with somebody, maybe have a coach, because if you're not dealing with that monkey in the room first, it's going to be very difficult for you to play your role as an advocate on a team, which is a big deal.
Well, what parents want to do is come in there angry bear, or hide their head in, like an ostrich, but they have to come in informed and ready to talk about where their kids are, what their kids are doing at home. Are they spending 5 hours doing homework? The school needs to know that so that they can make an appropriate and good plan for your child.
Absolutely. Well, we hope this was useful for you guys out there, and Deshawn, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Appreciate it.
Take care.